Yeah, first and foremost, cross-dressing
Let's start there.
is what we all do every day, whether we like it or not. There's sometimes that you just want to, you feel like wearing a boo-boo as a man. You just want to wear something really, really free. What?
Cross-dressing is when a man dresses as the opposite sex.
In the Igbo land,
Yes.
there is a particular masquerade called the Adamma masquerade.
Thank
It
you.
is not worn by women. It is worn by men.
Primary school.
You chose the religion.
So that's the thing.
You chose it.
There are so many things that the law of the land select by itself.
What law? Which land?
Pyjamas banter.
Welcome to Pyjamas Banter, the cozy corner of the day. We sit back, talk about real stories, real life, real moments, unwind, and just really talk about things that affect, the average person. Guys, what's going on? How you guys?
You did not even observe my
Sorry,
drum roll.
No vex.
I'll do it again. Bish.
They can actually just edit the drum roll into that place because it doesn't sound like a drum roll, just as if just cough or something.
So cute.
That's why I feel. That's how I feel.
It's too early.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
It's not anytime now.
Anyways.
We're doing good. Nigeria is doing its thing.
Okay, how was your week? Everybody had a good week?
If you were starting from a chronological order, is it chronological?
I beg,
Sequential
I
order.
live English
Starting
on
from
side.
here.
According to head size.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, actually, hold on. Wait.
Okay.
First things first. I'm your host, George, aka Mr. TIT. To my left, I have the one and only Ogbonge Richie. Richie, what's up?
Hi guys, it's good to be back on Pyjamas Banter. Yes, we have not even started. I've been thrown shades at and all that. I want to start.
It's all love.
It's okay. On my right, please, I have the one and only, the ever so beautiful Chichi.
Your favorite girl, Chichi, right here. And Richie is just being sensitive.
Too sensitive.
Which one is it too sensitive? Why you so
Too sensitive.
Wait, I don't understand. Why you sit down?
When I know you know
See?
this is the issue.
You should get him a bucket.
Me being sensitive, me being expressive. I don't keep quiet.
Wow.
But anyways, today also we have a very special guest. He's a friend of the house, and I would like to introduce you to the one and only Oscar Chi something, please. Oscar
Lala.
It's Oscar Chihumnanya.
Oscar Chi
Yeah.
Okay,
How much
welcome,
you
Oscar.
want to
Thank
pronounce that?
Oh my.
Oscar Chi Humanaya.
You didn't get it. Yeah.
I thought if I hear how much your money don't go.
10 million.
Calm down.
I'm not
None
Be
of
for
them
real.
again. I want to forget that name.
What are you doing, Oscar? Nice to have
I'm
you. Nice to have you.
fabulous. Thank you for having me on.
All right, great stuff. Okay, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about, something very, very, common and known to everybody in Nigeria today. We're going to be talking about cross-dressing, right? And we're going to be talking about, which one am I saying?
Oh no.
Well, I've spoken about this thing before. Now, why are you guys doing like this?
Did you speak about it with him before? Chi.
It's okay. Anyways, we're going to be talking about cross-dressing, right?
Like, they go behind my back. I don't want to understand.
He
They go behind my
God.
back.
At this point, Oscar is the sensitive uncle we have here.
Okay.
Is it Oscar?
It's Oscar.
No, Oscar. Sorry, Ojai. Richie.
Anyways,
Not you, my love.
We're going to be talking about cross-dressing. We're going to be talking about it from two perspectives, right?
Okay.
Right.
Is it a fashionable expression, or is it, societal rebellion? Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, it is as old as age itself. But anyways, let's just break it down.
Rebelling against who?
When I get to you, you talk about. In fact, what do you think about cross-dressing, Chichi? Let's start there.
For me, I think it's bold.
Bold.
Is artistic. Is for you to decide as a woman you want to dress as the opposite gender, or as a man. Let's use the male from the male perspective, because I think when you are talking about this cross dressing, we see tomboys every blessed day. If I go on
They are
TikTok
cross-dressers
and
now.
I see a tomboy dress, the comment section is everybody's like, oh, sexy, I'm straight. Even me, there's this girl that I follow, right? I think she's even a lesbian. K1. She's a singer. She's a UK singer. She dresses like a guy, and I see it and I'm like, man, oh sexy. She do look nice. But then it's never the same when you see, it's never the same when a man decides to dress like a guy. One of the
Like a lady, you mean?
that dress like a lady. Thank you about that, sensitive uncle. But but then it's never the same Even here in Nigeria, once you see a guy who is well moisturized,
What do you mean by moisture?
like he's doing his skin care, you
Okay.
can see it active, his skin care.
He's using like all these like black soap. And
No, like he's properly taking care of his skin. You can see that there's no acne, there's no dark marks anywhere. He's putting on gloss, or maybe he's wearing a pink shirt. People look at him like,
Really? Is that a fact?
Like, ooh.
not a
ooh, you know. Even when Ebuka the other day wore pink and pink to the gym, he made it to the news. Why? Why is it news that a man wore pink and pink? Why?
Okay.
Why? You know. And another thing again is, I think it's bold. Who said who? Says who? Who wrote the rules?
Shying away from it.
Who wrote the rules?
It's something that we came down onto this earth to meet some things that are familiar with us. The colors for men, most of the time is blue or black. You understand? When a man wears pink and pink, it's something that
No, but then as a society.
So as a woman, if my favorite
When
color,
you evolve,
when you evolve,
Exactly.
Do you know how many things that you have?
Who made those
Do you know how
rules?
many things that you have in the past that you have
You know
fitting
what?
to?
Richie,
Hold on.
one
You say
question,
you have evolved
one
past
question that Oscar has been asking you, and you refuse to
I know
answer.
yours goes what?
No, I just said who made those rules?
Thank you.
For men to just
A lot
wear
of things.
blue,
Who
red,
did?
and white.
Who made you a Christian?
Where is
Who
the
made
law?
those rules? You
Who
chose
told you to go to
to.
primary school?
You chose the religion.
So that's the thing.
You chose it.
There are so many things that the law of the land select by itself.
What law?
Which
Which
land?
land?
I just think that there's some abstract things you cannot explain.
Whose
Okay,
land?
okay.
That's why you don't choose to fall in love.
Okay.
You just have to-
guys. Okay, calm down.
Yes.
Calm down. Let's bring it in.
But have you forgotten that?
Okay, hold on. We'll get back to that.
You
First
want
is
us to-
we're
we don't leave
going somewhere.
Unleash the dragon.
Hold on, we're going somewhere. First is we're heard from Chichi. Yeah. Oh yeah. What is your?
I did not even like he took what I was supposed to say.
don't
I said one of the biggest places where you see Nigerians being as judgmental
from
as
the male
ever,
perspective, right?
from the male and even female perspective,
Yes,
is
no. Because even tomboys
when
get judged.
when you go for fashion shows, like these fashion weeks that you see, maybe the Lagos Fashion Week or the
GT
Bang GTB Fashion Week.
yeah.
You see, you know, guys, you see them, maybe they wear like long gowns. You see them very artistic. You can see that this is an artistic expression, whether they are cross dressers or not. You just see it on social media. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, one man down. Now you kill him.
Okay.
Why is he down? We've lost a son. Says who? Who do him?
Okay. Anyways, that's your own take.
Yeah.
Richard, I would like to hear from you, please.
So what do you want to hear exactly?
What is your own take on cross dressing in general? Is this something that you think it's a fashionable expression, or do you think it's just rebellion outright?
So the truth of the matter is that you are asking a very traditional person a question that he will respond to in a traditional way.
Apparently.
You understand? what
Oh
I'm saying?
God, don't be technical with me.
And so I want to
He's
respond
not
to
technical,
that.
though.
You say, when you ask her that she talk, reach one point five,
yeah,
break
yeah,
and
no verse.
but this is when we sit down far apart each other.
Go on, no fight.
Before she touch my lobo, I touch her own.
Okay.
I'm weak. Feel it.
This feels like when you have brothers that are bullies.
I beg. Go ahead.
So it's borderline confusion for me. You understand?
Huh?
Okay.
We live in a very delicate society, and there are certain things that should not be confusing. A truck line of a truckload of generations of kids that are coming from behind.
Okay.
You understand? What I came to meet, what is supposed to be,
Fantastic.
is that. Wait till I see my papa, because we were saying that who told you? We were saying who told you?
Who
Just
told
now.
you the law? Yeah.
When they gave birth to me, because kids come into this world mimicking. When they gave birth to me, I saw my father putting on trouser and shirt as a man.
With tie. Most likely
My father
suits.
did not wear tie, he sold TV. He was a salesman. You
Okay,
understand?
okay.
So I think he was a salesman. And so he usually, like, when I go to Alaba and all these places, so t-shirts and that's what he puts on. And that's what I mirror. You understand? That's what my mother started buying for us. My mother never for once bought a female cloth for us.
Okay.
Never for once.
Okay.
Because she gave birth to 3 boys and 1 girl.
Okay.
In the bid to look for the girl, she gave birth to 3 boys. My sister did my sister was born now.
Really
But
bad
back to the
person.
conversation. That is what I saw my dad doing. There was no confusion anywhere. My brothers we are all growing up in that kind of setting. Then according to what the society is saying, that the society has evolved and certain people are beginning to come out as cross-dressers. It's creating confusion because we have kids coming up that anything that the society they are saying, that is what they are going to mimic.
No, but hold on.
Yes.
Okay. When you talk about that, yes. If you think about, let's take it by a few centuries ago. Yeah?
Okay.
There was a time when men used to do makeup. They
Absolutely.
used to wear gowns.
Absolutely.
They used to wear skirts. And it was the norm at the time.
So
So
we should talk about cross-dressing from the region that we find ourselves, because in Scotland men still wear skirts.
But even if you talk about the region that we come from, our fathers back in the 1960s and 1970s, they were Akpola shoe.
But you are accepted.
So no, you've not
Wait,
finished.
wait,
I've
wait,
not
wait,
finished.
wait,
I've not finished the
okay,
question.
okay.
They were Akpola shoes, right?
Yes.
That was the norm then.
Yes.
Then it evolved into lower shoes.
Yes.
So what makes you feel that it's not okay for people to evolve in their artistic expression?
No.
And you know that these things.
What are we?
We sort of recycle.
No, what am I
we
even
sort
saying?
of
Apple
recycle-
lashes are back now.
Okay, let me
Exactly.
Guys,
I see guys wearing that. I love it.
I see money wearing Apollo shoes.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, this cross-dressing is a thing that is causing the rancor or this argument that we're having. It is not on that shoe. It is, for instance, now there's a certain comedian that's on social media that wears a proper lady clothes. He wears it, he calls himself Sister Felicia. He turns like this, he turns like that, he moves like. At the end of the day, you now have. I've seen situations when I was growing up. My uncle did not even allow me to watch horror movies because he believed that there's a particular way there's a particular thing that's going to create in my mind. He's a very religious person.
Okay.
Because I was a child, my mind cannot actually mold this thing. This is what they call dopamine. The kids will take this thing, it will rush.
I think you're stoic in your ways.
It's not stoic. It's
Okay,
It's
so
just-
you say you're a traditional Wanabe.
Yes.
But you know that in the Igbo land,
Yes.
there is a particular masquerade called the Adamma masquerade.
Thank
It is
you.
not worn by women. It is worn by men,
Okay.
and not be today team. It's been there.
That is not cross-dressing now.
What are you
What is
saying?
cross-dressing?
That's
What is cross-dressing?
We're talking about it in the context that is causing issues in the society.
It's the same thing.
Hold on.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Guys, calm.
What?
Cross-dressing is when a man dresses as the opposite sex,
Or a woman. It's
or a
not
woman
one-sided.
dressing as a man.
It did not become an issue when the women have been.
It became an issue when people started judging them.
It did not become an issue when women started dressing like when women were dressed like men.
Because it's
It now
selective
became an
judgments.
issue.
Selective
When men
judgments.
started crossing because there is a way that is expected of a man.
So hold
Don't
on.
emasculate men.
Sorry, hold on.
That's
I don't want this to be an argument. But are you saying that cross-dressing affects a man's masculinity?
yes.
Oh,
How so?
Cross-dressing, cross-see. There's a place in your mind that you have to be at for you to think about wearing a woman's clothes. I'm telling you.
How about if it's just for what if it's your hustle? Like you said, you use the social media guy. That is his hustle. That's not waiting they pay him.
That's what he makes
That-
money
that's-
from.
After that, he goes back to being a normal guy. True or false?
I'm telling you that there are certain characters that can't leave you when you have actually gotten into the character.
so don't tell me that Arike now, Arike G.
Are you saying
What's his
that
name
if you
again?
act the
Sam.
part of
I don't know.
a
I can't
criminal
remember his
in a
name.
movie, it will not leave you become a criminal.
We thought about Patient Zoko and Petu Doce and Kanayo
Yeah, okay.
on how Kanayo is being called the king of sacrifice. And maybe in real life, I won't say maybe, I'm not being male. But in real life, he's
Be
not that kind of a
careful.
person. Patient Zoko, as at one time, I don't know, alleged she traveled to a country in Africa here, and people were calling her a witch because of the character that she acted, because she was too good. She got soaked in the role. So the thing is that you have to you play the character so much. Some of these guys play the character so much they forget that they have to come back. to life.
No, you. That's your thinking.
That's what I
If
think.
the person is an actor
That
and the
is the
person depicts the role very well, it is your problem if you cannot be able to. It's a problem if you can't differentiate between movies and reality.
You don't know how people.
Are you there? So
You're
because
an actor.
just
You
so
know
because
what I'm
Jason
talking about. You
so
know
because
how
Jason
you
Statham
justify a character out of your body.
so because Jason Statham is good at shooting in
Shooting
movies,
and
I will see Jason
doing
Statham and
his
think that
stuff.
he's going to kill me.
You can act in this life.
Okay.
Action
Don't
movies.
be
Hold on,
like
hold on,
that.
guys. You know what?
Don't be like
Okay,
that.
let's not do that.
Oscar is into
Oscar,
drag
I actually
though.
want to ask Oscar from his opinion because you know he
Oscar is into drag. Like he's
So he has
he's
like
into
a
drag. So
first-
tell us more. Like
okay, when you say drag, what okay, can you define drag for us?
Yeah.
let us into your world.
Yes.
What is it like
Let's
being
start,
into
let's,
drag?
let's start from
Okay,
there.
so yeah. First and foremost, cross-dressing
Let's start there.
is
actually.
what we all do every day, whether we like it or not. There's sometimes that you feel like wearing a boo-boo as a man. You just want to wear something really, really free,
As in-
right?
Like Bubu as in
Like pump.
Jalabia.
Like it's a boo-boo.
Oh, this
No, Jalabia is
Boo boo,
It's a
boo boo.
You just want to wear what's it called? A free, all size fits all kind of clothing.
Not jalabia.
Right.
Boo
A
boo.
boo-boo.
Men that you all wake up and you all
Yes.
Wait, the book we're talking about is it the one that Benin Chief wear on the one that we're in?
No, like the one that girls wear. Those
Boo-boo.
What do you mean,
Size
girls?
fits all.
Okay, boo-boo.
Boo-boo. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
What's it called?
You say some
There are some days, some ladies just want to feel masculine and they just want to wear a hat and wear jeans and belts and all of that. Look, we all cross dress every day, whether we like it or not. And it's now very rampant. And it's a beautiful thing to see. Look, I mean, be expressive. We all have testosterone and estrogen. Sometimes that thing just kicks in. Today, I just want to do skincare as a man.
Like your hormones are fluctuating.
No, do skincare.
Wait now. Now, like,
testosterone.
wait now. Like she said, I think there's some days that you just feel like that.
So if I feel like
wait
I want to cut my hair, and estrogen, they worry me.
Wait
No,
now.
that's-
Calm
We are
down.
talking about
Calm down.
proper
Calm down.
skin, taking care of your
Calm down.
skin,
Okay.
Do you understand?
Let him land.
going to the
Some days that-
esthetician.
You just want to feel like that. Do you understand? Cross-dressing is everywhere. We all do it, whether you like it or not, whether you counter it or not. We all do it.
Me, I don't do it,
Shaking
but
out.
okay,
Don't
go
worry.
ahead.
One day you go snap picture. I go tell you, say this thing was typically
Me, I
meant
don't-
for
me, I don't-
women,
I don't do
and
it.
you're wearing it, but it looks good on you.
No, I don't
Shaking
do it.
now.
I don't do it.
Yeah.
Like
So
pink cloth to gym.
That is not cross dressing.
drag is a performance, right?
Okay.
Not everybody can successfully be a drag.
Thank you.
What is
It's-
drag? What is drag?
So, drag is a performing art, right, that is used to express, by actors, used to express emotions, to evoke laughter. You understand? That's what drag is. So we have
So are
drag
they like
queens.
are they comedians?
Well, most
Some-
times, yes,
some
yes,
can
most
be.
times. So you can drag to sing, can absolutely drag to perform. Sorry, act. You can drag to evoke emotions, comedy, satire,
Okay.
right? Yes.
So by my understanding, but then drag is only done by
No.
men, or
So we
is it
have
men?
drag queens. These
We
are
have drag
men
queens.
who what's it called? Who
Express
wear
themselves
thickly, yes, female
women.
clothing, makeup, and all of that. And we have drag kings too. These are females too who express themselves in male clothing too as well.
So that's
And-
actually an industry.
Yes.
And it's
a huge
actually-
industry.
hold on. What I find really shocking is that it's actually an industry in Nigeria,
Yes.
and
Oh,
they
yeah, bro.
exist.
Yes.
Because I've seen it maybe like
Yes.
in movies, but I'm
I've
really
been.
In Nigeria,
I've
they
been
do it.
How long
doing-
have you been? How
I've
long
been
have you been in
doing
business?
drag
for?
performance.
I've seen people. So
since-
nothing worse per se. They cross dress. You can't. You don't get money.
Since
You've been doing drag for-
2009.
What?
Yes.
That means you have been
16 years.
Yes. I've not been
That's a
hiding. You've not been
decade and
coming
a
to
half.
watch my shows, darling.
Okay.
Great.
In this Lagos?
Yes. So there was a performance that held at Muson Center. The lady who was supposed to play the
Wait,
nurse-
hold on, wait. I'm sorry. Don't be angry. Like, in Lagos State.
Yes.
like
What
the
are you
big
on
show.
about?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you go out?
That is drag queen.
No,
Oh,
it's only
yes.
beer parlor
Yes,
bands.
yes. Let you go out.
Beer parlor bands.
There
Now
are
that
cabaret
they do.
lounge.
Say beer parlor band.
There are cabaret lounges in this Lagos. Do you understand?
What
Same way you have cabaret.
Cabaret. Oh.
Yes.
Just-
Same way you have strip clubs and all of that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'll take you back. 2019. 2009. We're doing a show. And the lady who was supposed to play the nurse didn't show up. Do you understand? And Auntie Stella at that time, who was our acting coach, just looked around and said, the show must go on, the show must go on, the show must go on. Who do you think can fit and play this character? Because she was ready. And she just said, Oscar, do you know the lines? And I said, yes. And I went into it straight. That's
Wow.
drag. Yes.
So it's
Delivered.
actual art.
Yes.
But do you like study for it?
Study.
Like-
See,
It's a community. It's a lifestyle. They copy it.
Like do you
I
go?
think that no, no,
go
no.
for
He has a
professional-
question he wants.
So I think that you have to be.
Hold on
You have to
first,
be talented to be a drag performer.
Absolutely.
Do you have to do you get some like formal training for it,
So there's,
or is it a matter of passion?
there's a place you need to be at in your mind. For
I
you
think
to
it's
be
a
back
from.
to
I think it's a mix of both. It's a just like
Mix of
just
both.
Of talent and skill.
Oh, talent and skill.
What kind of
So you have to have the talent and then hone the skill.
Skill.
what kind of skill? That's-
Okay, so now for if you're a man and taking drag as a career, do you understand the performance?
Profession.
Of course, yes. And you don't know how to wear heels or catwalk, you have to take catwalk classes and learn how to wear heels and be comfortable in wearing heels.
No, that means you don't be carpenter.
If you're a
Just imagine.
if you're a woman,
Someone be saying you know if you be cap- Oh
if you're a
my
woman too, you have to
goodness.
take classes to walk like a guy and talk like a guy. Do you understand? So that you are being
And then
able to
project your
watch.
voice as well.
Yes.
So
Do you
there's
understand?
one thing I want to find out because
Yeah.
I always feel like there's an imbalance, right? From this your industry you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What is the ratio between like the kings and the queens? Because I feel like there's more of when it comes to this, even the cross-dressing thing.
Yeah.
Yes, like we said, we talked about it, right? Tomboys are there and whatnot, but there's a lot of prominence when it comes to the male, like guys dressing as girls and expressing themselves, for lack of a better choice of words, in a female perspective. What's the ratio? Are more guys into drag as opposed to more girls into drag? And how does that come into expression? So, as a drag king, as a drag queen, when you are done with your performance, do you step out of character? Are you back to your normal self? Because he said something about how people remain in character because of what they find themselves in.
Okay.
Does that now become your identity?
Okay, so
So I just that's my question to you.
first,
Questions.
I mean,
Oh my
it's
God.
okay.
Bungariji.
I mean, so drag performing art has been in existence for a long time, the 80s, 70s.
Absolutely.
Do you understand? I mean, and when it became a thing, it became very popular in the LGBTQ plus community. Do you understand? Then it migrated to drag balls. Do you understand? It migrated to drag ball competition. Do you understand? Where they compete? So who's the best drag queen? Who's the best?
I watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Right,
And
Do
it's
you
so
understand?
popular, like it's crazy.
interesting
RuPaul's
to
Drag
watch.
Race. And the
Yes.
man has stupid money.
Is it movie,
Yes.
series?
RuPaul himself
RuPaul,
has
that's his name. So he started off as a drag.
started off as a
And now he
drag.
makes money from it, and the contestants from there make
They make
I didn't want
a
to go
ton of money.
So we have more drag queens than drag kings. Drag queens make you laugh.
They are funny.
It's exciting to watch.
No, I'm
It's
saying, are they
absolutely very
comedians?
entertaining. They're not comedians.
They're all running the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Just-
if I want to go for a comedy
I
show,
think
most of the
I
comedy
think
shows,
watching drag shows, one thing that I can say from a female's
what do they do
perspective
that
is the
is
fact
funny?
that
Like,
they are theatrical.
Absolutely.
They are dramatic.
Have you
Overly
been to
way
drag
dramatic.
I have watched so many of them.
Have you
right?
been?
I haven't, but I'm going to be meeting up with him to tell me where so that I can go and watch it because when I see it, because when I see it, sometimes the way they sing, the way they dance, you can see that they actually put in the work, and you have to be theatrical. The way you sing is not the common way, like oh somebody's coming out in the voice to sing.
It's
No,
way
you have to-
exaggerated.
Their makeup is loud. They
Loud.
take hours to do their makeup. They take hours to do their hair. It's a lot of work.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
We're talking about stepping out of character and being a character. I think this is a character that you have. I don't think you're being a drag king queen right now. You have the mannerism and all that. You took your time to be this person, Oscar, that we're talking to right now. So my question is, how do your family perceive you the way you are? Do they compare you in the house to? I mean, do you have siblings? Brothers?
Of course, yes.
So do you have brothers that are macho? Do they compare you? Do your parents complain you're?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
How do they feel? How do they
Because I know
accept
how I know how those things can be, especially when you're from
Okay, first of all,
from your name, you're an Igbo guy.
Yeah.
And I know that Igbo people are very traditional.
And my
Say-
family,
Which one say Sezu?
I mean, my family, they're all very supportive. They come to watch my shows.
Eh?
Yes.
So what do you tell them?
Your family comes to watch your
So
show.
my question: what do you tell your family that you do as your job?
They know I'm a performing artist.
So you like,
Okay, like it's a performing
I have
art.
a show. I'm getting paid XYZ amount of money. You get paid.
Of course. Will I do for free?
Why do you think these
It's
people are
anything for
rich?
free.
Why do you think these people in the drag race, the drag race
So-
competition
so
are
that's
rich?
very interesting because
I
like,
think-
I was your people come to watch your show. That's great.
So how
That's
was
great.
how was it? Sorry. How was it at first for them accepting you as a drag queen?
First and foremost, my family first, they're very supportive. And
They never rejected you once.
no, for what?
So as you came out and said, "I'm a drag queen. I want to be performing and this." They said, welcome. They never anticipated you also to be
This
a
is the
doctor, or an engineer, a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, or something. Like in terms of because it's the mannerism. It's the mannerism for me now. Like when you give this mannerism, and all
But you do know that it's okay to have effeminate voice. See,
I don't understand. What do you mean like it's okay to have
some men
Men who have
are
more female
naturally
traits.
effeminate.
You know that I
it
don't-
doesn't
I don't
mean
know English.
Well, another
it doesn't mean that they are in the LGBTQ, which to me, no offense to LGBT, I love the guys and I love the gays, right? But then there are some guys that naturally, I know of a colleague, right? He's married now with a kid. When he wants to dance, he twerks.
Oh, it's what? Wow.
Oh yeah, now give them.
No, actually-
He will shake more than you.
I beat little boys around me that twerk actually.
He will shake more than you, and then
Like,
he will do.
he's twerking and he's like,
Like that's it. He dresses like a guy. Do not emasculate men. Who are you to tell people?
What's the stereotype, really?
So he twerks and all of that. When he wants to sound like a guy, he sounds like a guy. When he wants to do the pepper, he will pepper. I did not see that as a problem. I saw that as talent. It is talent. It is okay for you to be effeminate because at the end of the day, it is who they are. You did not create them. You cannot panel beat your child is not iron. You cannot panel beat your child into a shape. All you can do is love that child regardless of how they come off as. And who made these rules? They are effeminate men that have mannerisms as women. It is there. That is why you see some boys. They try to do it. They'll hide. But when you see them with their friends, they're their true and authentic self. And if your child cannot be their true and authentic self around you, then you've failed as a parent.
And they can't thrive.
You have failed as a parent.
They cannot
I
thrive.
You can
They
talk
will
to the
not
child,
thrive.
but there's something I absolutely I find disgusting.
What?
When you see your child doing certain things, maybe like effeminate, or maybe you see, say, don't talk about it again. He's robbing. You
Yes,
you instill fear into that child instead
As
of
you should.
understanding
That's how-
why.
as you should.
I have spoken to so many child therapists.
If a dog is barking or doing like,
I
a
mean,
lion,
that is
I'll
that
correct
is
the
you.
dog.
That is you, right?
Yes, now.
I've spoken to so many child therapists that you actually see that shouting, forcing, you only instill fear. The child will not do it in front of you.
The Holy Book said it's the road has spoiled.
See,
You mold
the child will not do it in front of
mold
you.
the cradle. You put
The
it-
child will not do
I
it.
think it's not far-fetched if you
Richie,
Can I ask you a
Richie,
question?
the child
Can I-
will
can I-
not
can
do
I
it
ask you
in
a
front
question?
of you.
Yes.
But when the child grows up, and you know the thing, I feel like African parents they are very shameless. Yes,
That's a bit much.
You cannot-
that's it. Let me tell you, some African parents are very shameless
That's a
in
bit
the sense
much.
that, you say this is bad. I curse you. Using a manner of hostility.
African parents, please, please, be
They
correct.
use some manner. They use manner of hostility. Guess what? The child grows up. Maybe travels out. And then the child has become the authentic self. And then probably the child is effeminate. Maybe even
that's
becomes
a result of peer
becomes the LGBT or whatever.
that thing of
And then they
authentic
start to
self.
thrive.
It's peer pressure.
And guess what? They now become
straight from the
very rich.
I'm famous.
That African parents
And now I'm
who shamelessly
I'm proud of you, my
come
child.
and they will now huddle
are
up
the
back,
ones that don't
shamelessly
like some
huddle
guys.
back to that child. The truth is, it's okay for a guy to be effeminate. It doesn't mean it's anything. If that child is even showing you that he's very creative, you should be very happy. Oh. At least you've even given birth to a creative genius. Whether it's cross-dressing you want to do or anything you want to do it. Do
think you wanted
it.
to say
So Rishi,
something
yes,
before.
I'd
Yes,
ask
he
you a
was going to ask
question.
something.
Yeah.
Are you married first?
I'm not married though. I'm
Great.
looking for a wife.
You marry and give birth to a child. That child is a year, 2 years old, doesn't like women carrying him. And
Doesn't
just
like what?
women
Yeah.
carrying. Many times a woman carries,
It's a problem.
he would cry. Immediately man carries him, he'll keep quiet. Would you throw that child away?
I don't understand. Like, okay.
Would you say to that child, why are you always crying when women carry you?
So the thing is that I will do everything within my possible power to correct the notion in that child, because there are
At
certain-
two?
Yeah, see, let me tell you. There are certain characters that I had growing up as a
Richie,
child.
what does that child know at 2?
It starts from there. If you
Yeah,
don't
in
correct
the
the child-
formative years,
You
they
ask
can
me
be
a question,
corrected.
I'm responding to your question.
Let him respond though.
I give birth to my own pikin. You ask me about if I give birth to my own child. I am telling you how I'm going to handle my own child. It is not your child. At 2 years,
Okay.
I know that I have to put things in place. Let me give an example of a society that does that. Russia does that. China, no, South Korea.
South Korea, okay.
Yes, South Korea.
I mean, North Korea.
South Korea. No, I'm going somewhere.
Is it the South Korea that has BTS?
I've not landed now.
Okay, let's
South
move.
Korea has like a mandatory
Service here
for their men to come to the military to perform. Even Human Song that's gone to LA Galaxy now, LAFC now, had to take a year, it takes some months during the ceremony to go perform that. This is ways to actually keep men in their masculine self. So me, Richard, that you asked the question now, have a culture that my family must follow.
Thank you.
For my boys to be boys, my women to be women. It starts from the dressing.
And that is why men can't even cry these days.
Men never do. Men are never
these
supposed
days.
to.
Men I'm not supposed to cry.
Men are never supposed to be.
But
bearing
Jesus
their problem
wept.
on the ground or up and down.
You see?
When my mother died,
These are the issues.
Jesus wept. Did he weep
These
for
are
the
the issues.
But Jesus,
These are the suppressed traumas that we
when his
see.
best friend died, Lazarus, he
I
wept.
put it in
Guys,
men cry, but you don't see.
Guys, I want to say something.
Must I cry?
I think we've
Makes me
sort of
weep.
digressed a bit from the actual topic.
Okay.
Right? Let's don't forget. We started by saying what, right? That cross-dressing, is it fashionable or is it rebellion? And I'll go around again.
Oh, yeah.
From your point of view, is it fashionable? We have seen another standpoint. Is it art or is it pure rebellion?
I think it's fashionable, and I also think it's a gender expression.
Yep.
Gender
I agree.
expression.
It's artistic, fashionable, and gender expression.
I agree.
Meaning that, see, if I have a friend or a child that can break, especially, let's even use fashionable. There's this guy I follow. Love him. Bayo, shout out to you when you see
Bayo,
this.
okay.
Bayo is fantastic. There's also another guy, very
I don't
dark
know
tall.
that.
I can't remember his name again. Bayo will wear a skirt with heels, right? Not like female, like boots, tall boots, and sleeveless, and with cuts down. And I'm just like, ha! You could pull this off. You did not think of people like Richie when you were doing this.
Clothes.
So you
I
feel
say,
like
wow.
women are the ones that
It
are
means that
encouraged.
they don't
They are the
care
ones that are
less.
encouraged. Look at
And guess
how
what?
happy she
They
is
are
talking
showing off. London Fashion Week, they are there. They are showing off. They are making their bread. Who cares? He goes, you don't even go to the gym. He works out more than you.
So are you saying that making
He
bread
trains
is
more than you.
like, is the
The thing
ultimate?
is, being
No,
your
making bread is not the
ultimate
ultimate.
self
Exactly.
and loving what you do.
And be happy.
And being happy is important.
But would you
If
agree
that
with me
makes
that
him
being
feel like a
straight away
man,
is
why?
straight?
The truth is, there are so many people that are hiding in closets right now because of what people like you think. And the
dear.
moment you break that out, you're like, you know
Do you
what?
think that
This
being
is me.
being your ultimate self, right? Is it influenced by society?
Well, not really.
Not exactly.
You know why I said
How
so?
so?
Let me tell. I have an answer
Please,
to that.
go ahead.
If
I'm asking the
if
question for you.
you're influenced by society to do something, at some point you will hate it. If it's not truly you, you wouldn't like it.
But then a saying goes that
Right.
you're a product of your environment and your upbringing.
Nature and nurture.
Exactly.
But the thing is, if you get to a certain point, you get to a certain age, right? You would realize that
What have I been doing?
Thank you. Do I really like what I'm doing? And then you start to go back. It's only when you are lost that you are lost, and that's it. You've just flown into the wind. But then, if you realize you're the kind of person, if you're the kind of person that you play to the hands of peer pressure, a point will come when you wake up and be like, no,
I tire.
I'm not doing this again.
I want to live my truth.
So also, you can also meet up with religion. Religion can come into it, and then you can now change. Even you're saying that peer pressure, you do know that it's religion pressure too.
Of course, there
Okay,
is. It's
thank
also
you.
part of peer pressure.
But let's not talk
Anyways,
about
but that's
that.
another. From your own point of view, is cross-dressing a fashionable expression or outright rebellion?
Straight up, it's outright rebellion. I've been
course.
saying-
Why? Why do
I've
you
been
think
saying
so?
What I've been saying since
Why? Why do you
society-
think it's rebellion?
Okay.
Who is rebelling? Is it the males? Is it the females? Because he has actually said that there's an element of it that's an art.
And gender expression. I am a man, but I'm free to dress like
Gender
any-
I
fluidity.
refuse-
Thank
I
you,
refuse
that's the
to
word.
Get into that, but anyways.
Being
All of
gender
us asking questions
fluid.
at the same time. I don't know who's
Oh
asking.
yeah, I asked you a very simple question.
We can talk my this
Do you
thing.
think that cross-dressing is fashionable, artistic expression, or is just outright rebellion, societal rebellion? Yeah.
It's a rebellion. Yes, in as much as certain people can actually use that to eat their bread. And sometimes some of them find it very easy to come out of character and go back to their natural self. A perfect example is just too funny. He was doing Sister Felicia. He has actually doubled down on his Sister Felicia character and keeps it's himself. I went to a boarding house. Yeah, I went to a boarding house, FGC Port Harcourt, FGC Federal Government College Port Harcourt. Big shout out to you guys. And I can tell you that a lot of the guys that graduated from that school that probably cross-dressers today or in the LGBTQ community, I beg,
So it's
not
okay.
correct.
It's okay.
They
The
actually
alphabet.
did not learn that character from their home. they did not start cross-dressing from their father's
They
house.
learned
They
behavior.
learned it from their friends in school.
Wow.
I've seen it's like they learned. I even going to the secondary school, I saw things like that. But I was properly grounded in the family way.
Hey,
Grew up under my uncle.
Someone is say ground.
Yes, see. I grew up under my uncle men. Like my mother had 7 brothers.
Men.
You understand? My father has 4 brothers. My mother was grooming me in the family in an extremely family masculine way. So if I mess up,
funny how
coming
some of
up-
these men wear skirts.
If I mess up,
Funny how our traditional
Sorry,
attires have
it's
skirts.
my turn. I'm trying to express myself. Please, thank you very much.
You know?
Yes. When I mess up, say I act in a certain type of way, act out of character, even in the peer pressure of cultism. Sorry, I digress. Cultism, say they talk about confront for the ID. My mother calls those men to come and deal with me. They will beat it out of you. That's what I'm telling you. There's nothing like you want to cross dress.
They will beat it out of you.
They will beat that. You will not think about it in the future.
You can, and somehow he does not even see how wrong that came out.
You can never be thinking that is my what they call my authentic self.
Yeah, man.
The sorry for my French is bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? It is proper bullshit. Like you're talking about being your authentic. It stems from what you mirror growing up as a child. If it's not corrected, that child will grow up and say that he's supposed to be this, he's supposed to be that. That's the reason why parents need to pay more attention.
So
to their
if your
kids.
child is your child, just like you said, you've arranged him, you have folded him into what you want him
Molded
to
him.
be. Mold him into what you want him to be, and then you send him to the UK to do his uni and everything, and then he's doing like a major. Boom. You find out that he has switched his major to like art or something like that. And then
Wants to become a drag queen.
month later, you see your son, your 28-year-old son, doing drag. What will you do?
As at that point in time, I can't do anything to him again. Yes, maybe. See,
To be honest.
So because that's not the.
So what
the
would you
thing
do?
is that-
Disown
So
him?
the thing now,
Would you disown
I'm not
him?
disowning him, but I failed as a father.
How have you failed as a
Yes, I actually
father?
failed as a because I have. See, there are certain laws. See, as a man, I believe that. I grew up. I was birthed. I think I was birthed in. My both parents were going to do different churches and all that. My father did Sele. My father did Catholic church. My mother did Pentecostal church. My mother was a Muslim and all that. Growing up, all of them did their thing and all. Currently, this particular child doesn't go to church.
Yeah, so you
Why?
think you were not
I don't
influenced?
go to church.
You think you were not
So
influenced by
I've
that?
grown- so at certain points when you get to a particular point in life, as a result, there's peer pressure across different levels. I currently don't peer pressure and experience pressure. I experienced something in the church way, and it changed my perception about church.
Okay.
You understand?
But are you a Christian though?
I
I
pray,
digress, I
I pray a
digress.
lot. I pray a lot.
You believe in
I
God?
believe in God. I pray a lot.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes. So
I just digress.
So there are certain characters that you will pick, but there's a foundational norm that can never leave you if your parents did their duty very well.
I agree with you.
I must see.
I don't
I
agree.
agree. I agree
I
with you.
believe say
I don't
no
agree.
matter how you beat that Peking
You are a drag
reach,
queen now. You no go agree now. Normal level.
if that Peking beats am from now to next year, carry am go anywhere wey be say you wan carry am go see you wan do deliverance for am. If that Peking make up mind say, daddy, mommy, I wan cross dress, I go be drag queen. He go be waiting in 1B. So
I'm-
leave him on time.
Let's talk about-
And be happy.
Hold on.
Let me ask a question, right?
There is actually a societal and family flaw.
Let me ask you a
You know what?
question, right?
Okay, I'll come back to you on that. I'll come back to you. And before you ask your question, don't be angry. Yeah? Okay, go ahead.
You said your parents accepted you
Yeah.
doing drag.
Yeah.
That is your family. Let's talk about society. Have you been able to typically? I mean, you came in dressed like a guy, but naturally, when you dress, how is your typical dressing like your day-to-day dressing? Do you at some
Is it your
point
identity?
wear bright colors? Do you wear pink? Do you wear heels? What's your dressing like? Your everyday life.
Okay, so first, I'm a very happy person. And the way I dress depends on the mood that I am in.
Right.
Do you understand? Yes.
Okay,
You get
just according to your mood.
yeah, today.
Anyways, as I was saying, apart from being an actor, I know that you're also a drag queen. So how does that affect your regular acting,
I mean, performing
or
in,
does that affect it in any way?
performing in drag is so beautiful. You get to, I mean, you
Clock
get
it.
to live the truth. You get to experience and, I mean, express femininity. Do you understand? You get to tell
That makes
stories.
you feel good, yeah.
Of course.
You see yourself in
No,
another
it's just
world.
femininity. The ones
Yes,
that
you-
women have been
you
expressing
get-
on this
you
side is
get-
not enough.
they're not rich.
We just have to join them.
See, when it's
Some
exact,
men have to join them to express
when
femininity
femininity is
because women plenty
exact. Let me
pass
finish,
it.
Richie.
Okay.
After you are Richie won't beat Oscar.
Now, wow.
Don't worry, come watch my show. No worry.
I will drag him myself by his bald head.
Cabo ring.
So,
Now me and George go come.
See.
The one dragon
See,
will do.
when femininity
Movie
is
outside.
elaborated, right, you cannot take your eyes off it. The thing is, don't worry now.
By
I should
men.
take my eyes off.
Yes.
By men.
See, so
Like
if
when
I am
it's
Chichi,
by men.
Sherry now, if that Chichi was sitting down here, do you understand? She's fully made up and all of that, and I drag, exaggerate my eyebrows, my hair is all pink and glossy and bouncy and all of that. You're not gonna look Chichi, you're gonna look me.
No.
Period.
I'll best for you.
You are
Never.
the star of the
Don't say I
show.
no look Chichi. I look.
Attention
One
to
guy
the
say
star
I
of
no
the
look. I no look Chichi. They whine me.
Whether you agree or not,
He's the star.
I go feel it.
no. So whether it vex you,
I go
Ada.
he
He
has
has said it.
Now,
Period.
how you go come and beat? Now,
be
the attention when you define.
Nine be that. But you go first look me first.
Anyways.
Because before you first you go
But
first look me first.
away from the drag,
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
do you wear heels? Do you
My bad.
like paint your your
want
nails?
to
Do you do like your gloss?
to
Like
upset.
what's your dressing like?
Okay, so
And how does the society perceive that?
like I said, I'll still say it again. I'm a very happy person, and I take care of me.
Oh, that's great.
I
As you
take
should.
care of me. I'm not scared to be seen, and I make no apologies.
Clock it.
Right? Do you understand? And so
Don't mistake.
I will
Now she now
do.
them say am.
Accurate.
I will
I
do.
don't encourage the thing. I tell you.
I will do what makes me happy. Do you understand? Because whether we care, whether we like it or not, human beings are selfish.
True that. Very
And
true.
so-
Very true.
And not God take your own matter put for my head. Say, oh yeah, because of that, waiting that person want talk. I'm not gonna be myself.
Boza.
Your authentic self.
I am my authentic self. I will take care. I will take care of my skin. I will wear what I want to wear at a time. I will wear any color.
Yes.
So humor us, right? What is the most flamboyant away from drag
Yes.
and acting? What is the most flamboyant you've ever been outside?
So
What did you wear?
that was a premiere for Crime Season 2 on Prime.
I was there.
You should watch Grind.
That's where I know you
You
from. Right. That
So-
was at the premiere.
That day. So Chichi, what's it called? The theme was black tie, be black and kiniko. I did not mind to pay designer to come and give me 500k, 1 million naira clothes.
Suits, yeah.
I checked my wardrobe. I had a black what's it called?
Down.
No, black turtleneck. I had a black pants.
Okay,
I had,
that gown that
wait,
you
sir,
using.
I had black heels,
Well, that's
and I had a black corset.
Oh.
I dressed up and
You wore a
felt-
corset.
Yes, and I wore a black corset.
With what? As in, you wore
They wore
shirts,
black what's it called?
turtleneck.
Turtleneck. Yes, I wore my
Boots.
black pants on it,
Tru-
and
that
I
is
wore my
trouser.
and I
Okay.
wore my black corset, and
That is ghetto.
my heel
Corset.
boots, and I looked stunning.
Wow.
You not go, you go turn your neck sharp, and then of
I
course I
think he
smell
did,
good.
and he stood out because I saw him and like, I've seen this face, like I've seen this face,
Don't let-
and it had to be what he was wearing.
You have plenty heels.
No, well, I just have one dance heels for my drag performance.
So if you have like a younger brother now, the younger brother is looking at you now and want to go into the drag stuff, how are you going
It's
to
an
about
art.
that?
Are you
It's an art.
joking?
It's an art.
I will teach it down and say this is how it is done.
Well, I don't think it's an act anymore for him. It's
No,
looking
it's
out of
an-
character.
It's an art, no,
Okay,
because
as an actor,
I've
as an
played.
actor, as
I'm
you
just
are
an
right now.
effeminate man.
Okay, no, as you
He's
are
just
right
an
now.
effeminate
An
man.
effeminate man, well, which helps me perform better at drag.
No, but you have to. I think you got into the character. You can't leave it anymore.
I did not get into any character that I can't live anymore.
They give it
Me,
to you like this?
no. I almost said Sweetie anyway because I'm used
Okay,
to
what
Jerry
becomes
names.
Sweetie? Richie.
Richie,
No, you can say
Oscar
Sweetie
Chihum.
Richie.
Oscar Chihum Naya is effeminate and very talented and can play different characters.
Since they give it to you like since 2 years old, so they don't know the way they come.
Yeah.
Now so you get the package, like they carry female.
Was
baby,
you not even know me. You didn't even meet me. My voice is even bigger now.
Okay, your voice was light.
It was lighter. My voice broke at 25.
It broke.
Yes.
Yes, now your voice breaks
My
at some
voice
age.
broke at 25.
Don't you know this now?
Some boys.
At some point,
Wait, hold on,
break
like this,
at-
like
at
don't
some
break.
point,
What?
at some point, you were
Like this,
sounding
like,
like when you were
Yes,
10,
but
11, but when you get to
Okay,
14,
like,
15,
it's
your
broken.
voice
My
breaks.
voice broke at
Your
20.
voice breaks as a man.
So you
That
just
is
and you
okay.
just didn't.
I'm even a peculiar being because for every time that my voice gets cracked, right, my voice increases an octave higher. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
I will leave this to George. Where can we find him on social media?
Anyway,
The thing is,
funny enough, it's been very
I would say one thing to you. Wear what makes you happy. And I think that the most important thing is for people to be their true and authentic self.
Yes.
And if, as a parent, if you love your child, then peer pressure will not happen. Because if the child is feeling any form of peer pressure, they would come to you. The reason why people fall to peer pressure is because they don't even find any safe space. So they find the society as a safe space. Their friends, they find it as a safe space. Because you as a parent, you are there, the Almighty, the Lord. You don't, I will
rigid.
beat you. I will beat. So who?
Yes,
So they will
tell
come
me
to you
Lord
to
and
say,
tell
"Oh,
the child."
my daddy, that how has that worked in society that we are today?
He's working.
Is it working now with the people that you see dancing up
Because
and down on
they're not
social
beating
media?
children again now. They say spare the rod and spoil the child.
This whole spare the rod, this whole sparing,
no, what for
all
you?
this non-beating thing is actually happening now. But I know of a friend that they beat, like the papa go strip am, beat am. That girl got pregnant at 17. What are you saying?
It's okay.
So it's not everything that works. That's a different
Let's not go
conversation.
into data
But
analysis.
I personally feel like peer pressure falls on people that cannot find a safe space. So if you're a safe space for your child and your child feels like they're effeminate, and if you see your son being effeminate, I beg, what will you do? You only love that child regardless, because if they don't do it in front of you, they will travel and they will do it. Facts.
But Suchi, can I just even say something?
Okay,
I think
so
that-
you are expressing your final thoughts. I think we wanted to leave that for
Yeah.
For later.
I mean-
okay.
Yeah, please express your final thoughts. Thank you.
Get an effeminate man as your best friend.
Yes, please.
Why?
You get why?
No, can you give me one reason why you have an family?
I have an effeminate
I'm-
friend that's a very good
Absolutely
guy.
very-
Love him.
Empathetic, and they will tell you the truth.
Yes.
So if you are masculine, you cannot tell truth.
See,
No, masculine men don't tell truth.
No.
You are a liar.
una dey
You are
hide.
liars.
How can you tell me that
Effeminate
masculine
men
men
You
don't
are
tell
liars.
very vulnerable.
No, but this guy has never been a masculine man. How will you know that?
How do you mean?
My friend for 2 weeks, you'll cry.
Na lie. Na lie.
You go wrong.
Na lie.
What did they tell me? What
Hey,
did they-
Jesus Christ.
what did they-
Na lie.
Richie.
Richie.
If you don't shed tears,
Richie.
you don't tears. You
Richie.
say the masculine man, you have never been a
Richie.
masculine man now.
They're absolutely
Oh,
they're absolutely the strongest. Do you know how many trolls?
Baba, you know the thing when we
Do you know what is
Emotionally very strong.
They're emotionally
Let me-
very, very strong. Do you know?
me-
Wait, see now.
Let him
Do
finish
you
his
know,
point.
do you know the things that effeminate men pass through every time? So I've been at auditions where they say, "Oh, your voice is too tiny. You can't. Oh, you're very effeminate. You can't play this role and all of that." I'm like, I'm a talented performer.
Period.
Give me that role. Being effeminate is who Oscar is. You want me to become Sam? I will become Sam.
For somebody that's
You want me to
playing in
become?
Nigerian League, can't
You,
play Premier
wait
League
now. You want me to become Kunle, who is very what's that word? Very tout, right? And you want yes, I will become that person. And so that's the stereotype that we have in our heads. Oh, why is the voice very tiny? Why is it walking like a girl? Some people get stoned and killed. Do you know what we go through every day?
The
Do you understand?
bashing.
Do you understand? Every day. And we come and we tell ourselves, you know what? I love me. I will be me. I freaking do not care. My shoulders are high. I
You have-
love
you have
myself.
Perfect shoulders, man. Perfect shoulders.
Do you understand, Oshay?
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I will live my authentic self.
One
I will
man show.
live my truth. Simple and short. If you love me, fantastic. If you don't love me, out.
Okay.
Period.
I think there's not.
Clark
Anyway, it's been a very, very long
I never
session.
expressed my own.
It's been insightful. I know you're.
Now violence they come with.
No, I gotta
No,
say mine.
hold
bro.
on.
I gotta say
Like
mine,
I said,
but-
it's been a very, very insightful session, and like I said, it's been good conversation. And yes, as you said, Richie, you have no expression. I was coming to you, but you did too rush. Your blood, they hot.
It's just 2-3 lines I want to say.
Oh yeah, please talk to
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Okay, in society that you find yourself, our society that we're living, for a society to be better, for a society to be what it is, we need to have more men being men. Generations are coming, Now,
Girl.
after us, and after that generation, what they meet on ground is what they're going to mirror to generations that are coming. Men should remain men.
I know that's
Families
right.
should continuously build foundations where kids can actually grow and have the duties they're supposed to have, not mixing their roles.
What thing happen for the next generation not concern you? For don't die by then.
Exactly.
It not concern you.
That's an
Leave your own
interesting
generation
take. That's
die.
an interesting take. Larissa. Anyways, it's been a good session for me personally. Like I've not really, had the chance to give my opinion, but I would summarily say that this, right? When it comes to cross-dressing, me personally, I think it's a pandemic. But
It's not stopping anytime soon.
Unfortunately, pandemics occur and they go.
They will not go.
These
That's
are the
not
things
the
that happen.
promote.
No. Allow me.
Lifestyle.
Guys, allow. It's a pandemic. It's not just societal rebellion. There's a lot of suggestion from the media that normalizes a lot of things that have been abnormal or have become the norm. And like I said, we recycle a lot of things. However, when it comes to something that you said, when it comes to being your authentic self, as a man, be a man, as a woman, be a woman, when we begin to blur those lines, we begin to have issues. You see, this issue, there was something that was mentioned earlier, and I took note of it. You see, gender fluidity is going to be a problem in the near future. But we don't want to go into that. It's going to be a problem. And the reason why I say it's going to be a problem is because as human beings, we have been given a level of brain to make certain decisions. Imagine tomorrow somebody comes out and says that, oh, a dog says he's feeling like a goat. How will you see it?
Let them feel the way they want to feel now. Does it affect
And
you,
I will
the
tell you
dog?
for free that gender is not a feeling, it's a fact. But let's leave that. At the end of the day,
Exactly.
everybody deserves to do what they want to do. But I tell you for free,
Yeah.
gender is not a feeling, it is a fact.
What has been recognized?
And that being said, it's been a very lovely session. Nice to have you. I still remain your host, George, aka Mr. TITA. We have to my left Obonge Richie. What's that you're handling?
Ogbonge Richie, everywhere across all social media platforms. Ogbonge Richie, on the streets, that's me. The only person that bears that name in the whole of Nigeria. And
We
the
are
world.
not there. It's over.
Calm down.
Calm down now.
Well, on Instagram, you can find me at Chichi_Ella. And on TikTok, Chichi Baby.
Chi
Chichi baby.
And also, what's your Instagram handle? What's your handle?
And you can find me on social media, all social media platforms. Oscar Chihomnaya Shikina.
Oscar Chionaya, thank you for having us. Thank
He
you
just
for sorry,
butchered
actually,
us.
thank you for coming here, being with us.
Thank you very much,
welcome.
Oscar.
Thank
It was
you
a
for
good
having
conversation.
me.
We appreciate
For coming
you.
on the Banter
Yes.
Show, Pajamas
Thank you.
Banter.
Thank
It
you.
is still
Thank you.
Pajamas
Thank you.
Banter,
Thank you.
where we quiet the noise and keep things real.
Thank you for having me.
Check out our merch, though.
Do not forget that if you want to purchase merch, do not forget you can go to @Pajamas Banter on Instagram, or you can order the merch via any of the phone lines across all our platforms.
Sure.
And don't forget, if you place your first order and you use the code PJB001, you get 10% discount because George says so. Thank you very
love
much.
it.
I will
Thank
be-
you very much, guys. Bye for now.
Toodles!
Pajamas Banter.